TC, where are you?
I had to shut the door.
No Griffey.
No Griffey today.
No Griffey. All right. So, anyways, we're here. We're live this week. We're answering your questions. We're still giving away that Wired Directive Halloween series snowboard. We added even more ways for you guys to win on the wheel today. So, spins are definitely going to happen. But for every person that super chats, you're getting entered. And then if you also hit, you'll get entered as well, because we want multiple people to be able to win the snowboard from Wired, because we're super stoked to be giving away that Halloween directive. So I know some people are like, what, giving away a snowboard? What? How exactly? That's how we do it. But we are giving away that. For anyone that's looking for alternative content to consume, because we love doing that, there's a ton of trailers and short movies down in the description of this video for you guys. There's also the cultural mystery link of the week. So make sure you guys check that out. We want you guys to do that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And I know why some of you are here, but yes, these hunks of shit have shown up. The Clew Bindings. TC, what do you think of the Clew Binding?
Well, we lost the little toe piece, or like the toe ladder holder, like 3 times the second we touched it. So that sucked off the bat. And then we were looking at them, and I was like, that looks a lot like a Solomon rental binding. Like the chassis is almost the exact same, except for it might be cheaper plastic, actually.
The plastic on this is really, 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 really cheap. The other thing is the gap that you have right here. Like, I can stick my finger underneath that, and that's just solid plastic.
That's gonna get caked so fast.
Yeah, that's just, these things they're questionable at best. So needless to say. So yeah. So anyways, we do have a poll going on in the chat, so try to answer that. And this week's poll is, would you ride Clew Bindings? Yes, no, Clew Kook Clan, or Influenza-ers only. So make sure you answer that, because we'll talk about that later when we cancel that. But right now, I know we got to take some super chats, we got to take some questions, and of course, our boy Letters had to be the first one in this week. Cuck me, no cuck you. He cucked all of you guys by getting in early so he could get his spin.
Like 11 a.m.
That dude needed it. He needed his spin. He also needed to eat his pocket bacon too. So, but whatever. So we got that. And then he also wants a spin for Slushy Shredder as well. So, of course, got to add that in there, because that's how we do things around here. So this is it. So, but yeah. Well, we will be discussing the Clew Binding a little further, because we also do have the Supermatic from Nidecker sitting here as well. So, we got that, and we got some hot soup coming through. And the next question up, 2-parter from Anthony Hawking. 230-pound, 12-boot fatty replacing a 159 2012 Evil Twin. Wanted 156 wide for agility, but worried that undersizing kills any benefit. Would the stiffer Evil Twin help? And to follow it up, does being a fatty negate the nimbleness benefit from having a smaller board while also killing the snap? Does the stiffer board compensate for being 3 centimeters shorter? Realistically, yes. I mean, if you go with a stiffer board, but you're going to downsize, that's the way. So you're going to basically get a little bit more carbon, a higher end base with the Evil Twin Plus. It's a completely different board from your 2012 that you have. You're talking about a board from 11 years ago, so it is a completely different board. It's changed factories and stuff. I personally like the new shape of the Evil Twin compared to the old one. I think this is the best one. You haven't ridden it, have you yet, TC?
Not yet.
But would you agree that if you're going to go with a shorter board, go with the stiffer?
Yes. Yeah, especially based on what you described for weight and everything. 100%. It'll definitely try to negate that fact that you're probably over the weight range on it, but it'll give you a little bit more snap for sure.
Yeah, and that's kind of the way I was looking at it is like, well, if you go to something stiffer and you balance it, you'll be good. So we got one entry so far for you. Let's give you a spin. See what we got. So, so close to double entry. Gotta lose a turn. All right. And then we got Don K who wants to see TC's current quiver. Since it's almost right there, you gonna just talk about it?
Yeah, I got it. I mean, my Stratos, and then Alchemist, Osmo, and then you guys have seen my what was it? My Mercury in the back and my Team Manifest. I haven't done my Super DOA, but that's in the back of one of our reviews actually. So when that comes out, you'll see that board. And then I have a K2 Cool Bean, which is actually the Mean Bean version, which is in the back of my closet right now. So I'm not digging that out. But I think I'm going to pull that one out on a fun day this year. I haven't ridden that in like 4 years, so maybe more.
There you
That
go.
one needs to get ridden. Yeah.
Well, there you go. So, okay. And then we got a super chat from our boy Baskin Throbbins down in Denver. Spin for avian conservation, which is kind of an in joke because Tommy Bennett had his live stream on Tuesday. We kind of poached it and just kept super chatting him questions about eating birds. Like, I was probably 70% bird questions for an hour and a half. We're bad. We're awful. You were not there for that, were you, TC?
I was not there for that. No.
But yeah, we were definitely doing some stuff with that. So that was really funny. But yeah, the ongoing rumor that Tommy Bennett eats whole live birds is true. He does. I mean, TC, when he's around, have you ever seen a bird in the parking lot at Copper?
No.
Exactly. When he's not there, how many birds have you seen in the parking lot at Copper?
They live in there.
Exactly. That dude eats them whole. Proof. Anecdotal proof. Ooh. Person 2 up gets entered, and that goes to our boy Don K. So he's got one entry coming up for that limited edition Wired Directive Halloween series board, which is super awesome board. I do have a link to the video on it down in the description for anyone that's really trying to check it out. But they're doing for the whole month of October. They have 2 graphics for the Directive series. You can pick one or the other. And these are limited edition ones, and they're taking orders all month for it, but we'll be giving one away at the end of the month. So, all right. And then we got this one from New Renaissance. Clues just don't make sense from an engineering standpoint. I laughed when I saw Kevin from Snowboard Pro Camp try to say you can easily change boards with them. Like, dude, just get 2 pairs of normal bindings. So, yeah. $500 binding. To buy the other chassis, I think is $179 or $250. So you would basically pay $750 to be able to use it on both bindings or both boards. Would you pay $750 for a binding like that?
No, I mean I could buy two Mercury binding, Jones Mercuries, and have that, or just buy 2 of the chassis mounts and just 2 screws and do it that way too. So it doesn't make it. No, I'm just gonna say no straight up.
It doesn't make sense like at all to that. Plus, you're gonna get different wear on the chassis, and how they go in and out if you use one more than the other, and it's just ridiculous. All right, so we got a super chat from our boy Beziums. Billy Ray Valentine is already triggered because he hasn't been offered enough wives. Letters may have been first, but is still in the cuck chair. Hashtag spin for slim. Hashtag spin for tacos. Hashtag eat live birds whole. Hashtag wear thongs and spray skiers. It's a lot of hashtags in there. It's a lot of hashtags. So, oh, you got 3 entries out of that. I'd say that's a pretty solid day for you, sir. Mm-hmm. Just making sure I haven't written your name down anywhere else before I add this to the list. So, but 3 entries, I would take.
I mean, those are good odds. Especially because last week there wasn't.
Do we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So you got a 1 in 44 chance, realistically. Actually, better than that. You got 3 out of that. So you got a 3 in 44 chance. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's not a bad thing. And our boy DWD Boards just wants everyone to know he's here for TC's mustache. So
Love it.
Yeah. All right. We'll take this one from Joe X. Got to make that a sticker from Letters Super Chat. Could. I don't. It's kind of an in joke. I don't feel I want to waste money on that. Well, Joe, you got 2 entries in to win this board. One of you guys is winning this thing. I know that much. That's all that matters. One of you guys is going to enter, get in there. So, all right, with that double entry, that gave you 3. So we're doing good here. All right. We'll take this one from Lou Monty. Ever been to Powder Mountain? I'm going for the first time this season. I have been to Powder Mountain. I love Powder Mountain, although the people from Netflix bought it, so it's probably a different world now. But yeah, it's an interesting mountain. Have you ever been to Powder Mountain, TC? You haven't, have you?
Nope.
So Powder Mountain's cool because like you have to drive up and then you get to the top and then the runs are down the side. And Powder Mountain is like an apt name for it. It's not the steepest terrain. There's some good stuff in there, but you can find POW like long after there's been a storm. So it's super, super solid. All right. Okay, let's see. Ray Lewis, you going to the Flying High premiere? Is that the one that's in Silverthorne next weekend?
I don't know.
There's a movie premiere. I know this at the Silverthorne Pavilion, but the Group Effort 3 movie is supposed to premiere. And let's see, Flying High. I don't know if I know which one that is. Is that the TGR movie?
I don't know who that is.
Let me see. I'm Google searching it right now with my little Google machine.
It's not a Quicksilver movie, is it?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
No, it's the TGR movie. Yeah, so that would be the one. I'm thinking I'm going to go to that one just because I want to support the guys from Group Effort. I could give 2 shits about a TGR movie in all honesty. I'm just like, whatever. There's going to be fucking skiing in it. Show me Group Effort. Like I might actually literally show up to support the Group Effort guys and then just be like, I'm leaving. All right. Let's see. We've got the super chat from Dinos. Spin to win. Thanks for all the advice. That's what we're here for. We're trying to answer all your guys' questions. We're trying to do what we can for you where we can. So, it is what it is. Ooh, person 2 up gets entered. Well, all right. So you definitely get 1 entry for doing this, but that goes to our boy Letters, who's getting an entry. So, but yeah, we're going to be the end of this month. We're going to be picking a winner for that wired directive board. Okay, let's see. All right, we got S. Scott 1986. Just became a rad dad. He'll be greasing handrails at the local elementary school in no time. Well, you're going to need to get a bunch of those like stickers that we got, like that my little shredder sprayed your fat little ski racer and my kid greased the handrail at blank elementary. We made a few just for you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Congrats, man.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. We'll get another kid out there snowboarding. So, person 4 up gets entered. So that's always good. So let's see. As Scott 1986. We got one, and then we got to go up 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, it's letters again with the bird crew.
Remember,
any of you guys can join the bird crew. All you have to do is just leave comments on Tommy Bennett's content about eating birds, but you have to word it in a way that it looks like it's a legitimate question to him or a legitimate comment. Like we were getting pretty saucy with it. It was like, hey, if I'm going to spin off a jump, front side or back side, what do you think is better, off the heels or off the toes? And how wide should my mouth be open when I'm catching a bird midair? And he'd be like, son of a bitch, you guys are getting me with this. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, Jay Ellis, heard Euler made an early appearance in Breck today. Factually true. It's snowing right now. All right. Let's see. Trying to find some more questions. Yeah, I'm not answering that one. But we do have Tommy Bennett in here. He saw my brother today, my fake brother. The rumor that he's trying to start that I'm related to Jonathan Buckhouse. Sorry, you can clearly see that.
Oh, that's too good.
There's no family resemblance, and if he was related to me, he would know how to read, and he'd know how to spell Nidecker.
That's fair.
So, all right. So we got this super chat from Coffin, donating to the post-Clew joint replacement fund. Oh, I am not looking forward to riding these. Like, it is just something I don't want to do. It's like these things are just like, just seeing how there's no dampening back here. It's just like, even this foot pad is ass. There's so much fucking plastic to this thing. It's just, and it's heavy. It's just like, ugh. On top of the fact, for what we had to pay to get these two of
All right. Well, coming back. You there, Avron?
fucking internet on the planet. There, we're back. Well, anyways, you got 5 entries, but yeah, so this is ridiculous. Comcast sucks ass. Okay. All right. And let's see. Max Lazola letting everyone know there is a bird eater in this chat. Tommy Bennett. Hide your birds. All right. Ooh. Okay. Baja Blast. Hopefully you drive the Subaru Baja that's painted like the Baja Blast. Because that would be awesome. Cool. First generation Dinosaurs Will Die Power Reaper on the marketplace. Buy me for 150. Must buy. At 150, that's good. The only thing you got to understand is the first gen. Supposedly they fixed it after I rode it, but it had such an abrupt upkick in the nose. If you got into flatter snow, it almost acted like a boat anchor and it would slow you down. So, but I would say definitely for 150 bucks, go get it. All right. Okay. We got this one from web number 11. Hey guys, looking for a fun board that can plow through chunder, but isn't a plank. Thanks. What are your 2 choices for it, TC?
I really like the Mountain Pig for that. Like, that's one of my favorites for literally skipping over all that shit and just cutting right through it. And then my other one would be probably like the Ultra flagship, just because that thing that'll cut a mogul in half. It is. It's not super planky or anything like that, but it is definitely on the stiffer side. If you don't want it that stiff, just go with the regular flagship, and you'll be able to get through any chunder as well. But what do you got?
Well, something that's not like, because you said you didn't want anything too planky in there. I would say like maybe a Ride Deep Fake. because it's a little more playful, or even a yes, pick your line, because it does have that chakra dampening system in there. So there is possibility of that.
The regular pick your line or the on ink?
Oh, pick your line on ink. Sorry, pick your line
Okay.
on ink, not the regular. The pick your line on ink.
Okay.
Yes, got to specify that specifically. So there's 4 options for you that I think are solid. All right. And then we got this super chat from Ian. Weekly donation. Got to go. Hashtag spray skiers. This dude is in and out. He's like, got to get my spins. Get my spins and go back to work. So, ooh, hot soup coming through. But I know, well, now he's tied with David for the most amount of entries into this with 6. And then are also tied with Coffin. So there's 3 guys with the higher likelihood of winning on this. Okay. We got this one from Christina. Who's got a better pop? A Burton Custom X or the Capita Indoor Survival? Thanks. I'd rather ride an Indoor Survival, but the Custom X, because it's so stiff and has so much camber in it, as long as you don't get that Flying V bullshit, because I don't know why they offer that Flying V, that'll have the most pop, but you're going to spend more time loading it up to get out. Anything from it, it's easier to load up the indoor, and it's still got really good pop. So,
yeah.
You agree with that?
Yep.
All right. Senior Kobe, spin for Slim's mom. Let's get this woman off the corner. Person 2 up gets entered. That goes back to our boy, Ian. So he's now in the lead for the most entries at 7, but we'll get you in there, Senior Kobe, with 1 entry. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. And we got our boy, Turkey Loco. Randy and I are down in Atlanta getting sick with it until Mammoth opens. Meeting the Connect in Bishop, November 4th. Hail Waffle House. That is a very scary drug reference right there. And if you're hanging out with Randy, I can only envision what you're buying with him. That dude loves his trucker speed. He loves his trucker speed. All right, let's give you a spin, sir. Next question gets a spin. All right, we'll take this one from DZ. Need to upgrade from the K2 ray gun. Trying to decide if I should go for the Jones Frontier, skip Frontier, and go straight to flagship. Need something that I could go fast on the groomers and ride and pop. If you're coming from a ray gun, going to a Frontier is kind of a lateral move. It's an incremental. If you think you can handle a flagship and you want to go fast and you want to smash pow, go with the flagship. You agree, TC?
Yep, 100%. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, it's very similar on the K2, or a little bit more directional on the Frontier, but you're splitting hairs almost. Just step it up.
All right. Well, let's person 5 down gets entered. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes to Tuberock, who wants to spin for stickers, but we're not doing stickers right now. Sorry, sir, but you do. We'll give you a spin. Person 3 below gets entered. It's our boy Tommy Bennett. I heard you went snowboarding today on your Never Summer plus Clew setup at Keystone. I yelled your name, but you ran faster than a zebra. This is factually true. I was actually snowboarding. It's okay. We are entering you in this, Tommy, because I know if you win it, you're just going to turn around and give it away on your live stream. That just means more exposure for Wired, because I know how you are. All right. So we skipped a few. So we're going to try to bounce back up here, see what we got. Okay. Where were we? Oh, we got this super chat from Nick Johnson, the man who painted the Averin and TC American Gothic. Working on some stuff
love
for
that
you guys. Nick, I got to talk to you because we kind of want to turn the American Gothic either into a poster, a sticker, or a t-shirt, or all 3. So if you're cool with that, we're definitely going to use your artwork. So let us know if we can do that. But yeah, we're definitely going to do something like that, because this is this is how we do things around here. So, but yeah, let's give you that spin here in a minute. We appreciate that American Gothic. And actually,
No,
just so you know, my mom had to get rid of her piano that she's had in the house since I was like 5 years old. She's like, now I've got this giant gaping wall with nothing on it. I was like, do you want an American Gothic on canvas? And she's like, well, which one is it? UNTC or the real one? I was like, me and TC. She's like, hell yeah, I want that. So there's going to be in my parents' house that on canvas a print of that. So, and I know my older brother is going to be like, this is fucking bullshit. She never puts up my artwork. And I was like, your artwork sucks. Oh, person 5 down gets entered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That goes to Peter Dabrowski. You guys got any tips for the daily hammering of windburn on my nose and cheeks? Slap some Vaseline for a protective layer. I mean, yeah, neck gaiter, like a thicker one.
Duct tape.
Just gonna
I've done that in
duct tape your face.
You have to, otherwise it'll like literally up in Minnesota. We went in Duluth and it was like -30 that day, and it was like, all right, well, we'll go. And you had to put duct tape on your face, otherwise it'll like peel the skin off. It like burns so bad.
Jesus.
So duct tape, that'll do it. Like,
I mean, the big thing is like, you want to moisturize your face regularly and like just keep it moisturized. That's one of the things that I do to keep it, because like, you know, obviously we're outside 150 days a year, and it's Colorado, so there's a bunch of wind. So yeah. Okay, let's we got a super chat here from Gene Graves. So give this man a spin. Remember to subscribe. Okay, and then we got this one from Tyler Hypenarowski. Ooh, that's a Polish last name. Don't spend much time in the park, so wondering if Roam Agent would still be a good option for all Mountain Ripper. Have a Rosnell sashimi for pound. Looking for something to ride groomers and nail side hits. Honestly, like if you can get a deal on one, yeah, but it sounds like you don't even need a twin, like a directional twin at the most. But you probably want to go into like that all mountain free ride category. You're like Jones Flagship, your ride Deep Fake. I mean, you could do a ride Shadow Band too, or an Algorithm if you were really feeling it. Like Capita Mercury, maybe a Mega Merc, maybe even you say Kazu, maybe.
yeah, 100% now.
What else you got for this, man?
I was even thinking like a Stratos if you want to go a little bit more on that freestyle side than like a Flagship. But otherwise, I mean, I would say like an Alchemist, actually. Like that would have good pop for side hits.
Yeah,
Definitely better for jumps than it is rails, that sort of thing. And you can just rip a turn on it. Otherwise, what would another one be? I mean, hell, you could even do like a Mountain Twin if you didn't want to get too stiff. Like a Jones Mountain Twin would be a great option too.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, let's see. It looks like the banner has gone haywire, and it was just like flying high. So I was like, oh, we gotta slow that thing down a little bit. I was like, Ish. So I was like, okay, well, see what's going on there. We'll show that again and see if it speeds up and starts going 100 miles an hour. I was looking over and I was like, oh god, that thing's flying. Okay, let's see. Where were we? Oh, we got this super chat from Jason Evangelista, and that didn't show. Clue Fun, spin the wheel. Thank you for supplementing us doing the Lord's work of telling the world not to buy clues. You know, like there's only so much we can do.
Yeah, I mean, normally Germans are really good engineers, but I don't know what happened there.
If you go to the website for Clue, it says assembled in a facility with people with disabilities. And all I could think of instantly was mentally disabled people. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, that's not good. I was like, that's not good. Eat your pocket bacon too, Jason. But you did get an entry in there. So let's see. Yeah, turn off this banner for a minute. Well, No, now it's like slowed down, so maybe we're good.
Yeah, I was like, it's not going super fast on my end.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I looked over and it was like going Mach 10 for a minute, and I was like, what the hell is this? Okay, let's see. Oh, this is a good question for you from Jeffrey Wyant. Hey guys, would you go with the new Kazoo for deep power or Ravine Select? Thanks again. What do you rode the Kazoo? I didn't, so that's kind of yours. But I know I've ridden the Select. I know you haven't. So
yeah, I probably wouldn't. Not for deep pow. If that's like strictly what it's gonna be for, I probably wouldn't do it unless you're like straight up and down pow. If it's like mellow stuff, I wouldn't at all. Like, because it is that Resort V3 camber on it now, so not as aggressive as it was before, but still not a huge nose on it or anything like that to really help with float and like drop your tail. But
yeah,
I would probably go with this Ravine Select just based on what you've talked about.
well, and the Ravine Select's got 3D shaping in the nose. It's more set back. You can get on that back seat when you absolutely have to, and it just makes more sense to me that way to do
Mhm.
it. And so I think that flex wise, I think with the new Kazu, they're fairly close. I still think the new Kazu is slightly stiffer, but that Ravine Select should get you where you need to be. Okay. And we got low cap holder. Can we get a K2 hypnotist review, please? Right now, our editor is editing bindings because there's more demand for it because last year was such a big board year. This year, more people are buying bindings. But I did ride the hypnotist, and that board is absolutely amazing. K2 needed that in the lineup. It's a stiffer twin, so that review is coming. So yeah, all right. Slip noted. Noted. Slip connoted. Uh, well, it's like it could be a knot. It could be a note.
Yeah.
You know, it's is it 26.1 centimeter wide, good for 9.56? I'd say more than enough.
Yeah.
Like you're fine. So yeah, all right. J. Ellis, where's Plinko? On The Price is Right because it's a trademarked thing. All right, Slushy Shredder. Hashtag Benetech Bird Gang. Whew. Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this. This is well, Edge. I'll give you another one since your boy Letters did that. Let's give you a spin. See where we're at. Ooh, next question gets a spin. So let's find a question here. All right. We'll take this one from Gunshin Dandar. Thoughts on the 23-24 Solomon Huck Knife and Assassin? What do you also think about Solomon bindings? So new Huck Knife they got revamped, so it's got a longer camber zone in it, and they changed the tip kicks. I think that board is probably the best version of the Huck Knife that's been out. The Assassin's whatever, like not gonna sugarcoat it. It's kind of just middle of the road. As far as bindings go, anything from like the district team up is good. It's their lower end stuff that's a little questionable. You got anything you want to add to that, TC?
Normally, when I'm selling the Assassin, I think I ask people, you know how to snowboard? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, you're gonna love the Assassin then, because it's just a cambered, like you're going up on the weekends type of snowboard. I think like nothing super special about it, but it's a good snowboard still. The bindings, I feel like just in general, their bindings are a little bit softer because of that shadow fit system, but they do have a good lateral play side to side. So, I mean, they make solid bindings. It depends what you're looking for. If you need a stiffer binding, you're probably going to be paying for that stiffer high end model just because of that soft heel cup, unless you could find an Alibi Pro. But
Yeah.
otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much what I think of Solomon. They make good stuff still.
Oh, they do. They make solid stuff. Yeah. All right, let's give this man a spin. Ouch, lose a turn. You won a turn only to lose the turn. All right. Well, we got this super chat from Piff. Here for the rant, Slim's mom, Cuckening, Spins, and Randy. That's a lot of stuff in there all together. Slim's mom, I'm waiting for her to call in and yell at us for picking on her boy. You pick on my son. He's special. Yes, you're right, lady. He is special. special needs. All right, give you one entry. Give this a spin. But ooh, remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe. All right, and then we've got the hashtag Benetech Bird Gang shout out. So every Tuesday, 7 p.m., join us on Tommy B's channel for the Benetech Bird Gang. You coming to join us next week, TC?
I might. If I don't have anything going on Tuesday, I can watch for a little bit.
Tune in, ask weird questions, see where it goes from there. You know, it's like the Benetech Bird Gang is yeah, we're a different breed of people. Dude's just out there eating whole birds, and we're his fan base. Ooh, person 3 below gets entered. So we got 1, 2. Back to our boy Tommy Bennett. All right, Tommy, you're getting entered again. And he asks, when's your Never Summer Pro model coming out? Probably half past never. Ooh, next person wins an entry. So the next person would be right underneath him. Your Guitar One. What do you think of the MFI accessories for the Anon goggles? I'm not a fan of having like shit that magnetizes like right underneath my eyes. Like I don't like that. That's me personally. That's just how I am. Also, their stuff doesn't fit me. What about you? Have you ever tried their stuff, TC?
Yeah, I have a pair of M3s from like the first year they came out, and the magnets was cool and all, but if any sort of like if it's not a super cold day, you're fogging that thing up instantly, and then like you constantly have to push all of the air out instead of just breathing normally. You have to like think about actually like blowing the air out of your face, otherwise it'll just go straight up into the goggles. So it got to the point where I stopped using just the magnets and would just have it like around my chin instead, because I was like, I'm sick of this thing fogging up.
Yeah.
But I've never had it like blast off my face or anything like that. Like I've seen
I
it
had
happen with
friends.
other. Yeah.
I had friends that have had that happen, and I've seen it. And I've been on the chairlift and looked down and been like, "Oh, those are a set of the Anon goggle lenses just sitting there." But
Yeah.
yeah, their stuff just does not fit me the way I would want it to either. So, I mean, I like the concept of it, and I think it works for people, just not for me.
Yeah.
All right, we got our boy Pat Z from Ski Cooper. Clue comp / Copper Bird Reintroduction Fund. Hashtag Tommy Eats Birds. Hashtag Spray Skiers. Hashtag God Bless You. It's a lot of hashtags again. You guys with your hashtags just out here making me work. Well,
Millennials, I tell you.
yeah, well, it's okay. This is what we do. This is what we do. We're here to entertain you guys. Ooh, person 4 up gets a spin. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes to give them a spin. You don't get the Plinko, you just get the spins. And it's your local snowboard shop. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, HG with the satanic super chat, if you will, 666. Looking for a big boy true twin to round out the quiver for small, medium features, switch and greens blue, family run 6'2", 250 pounds, 10 US boot. Okay. Small, medium features. I'm going Marhar Lumberjack 155 because you're 250 pounds. Otherwise, maybe a ride bench warmer if you want camber, because that does come in a wide. I think it comes in a 55 wide. What do you have, TC?
I was thinking a Huck Knife Pro. Just because of that weight. Otherwise, you could go.
Though?
What's up?
Do they make that in a wide though? That's what I was trying to think.
Yeah, okay. They make the Huck Knife and the Pro, and it goes 55 wide, I think 58 wide, and then 62 wide. Might even go up bigger than that too. But I'd go like one of those. Do they make the Hypnotist in a wide? Or is that in select sizes this year?
Only if
Nope, you kind of cut out. I mean, it doesn't need to be a wide, is it? Yeah. Doesn't necessarily need to be wide since you're a 10. I'm a 10. I mean, you could.
go up to like, yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, let's.
All right, you're back.
God
Sorry.
damn, this thing is running slow as fuck. What the hell?
But I mean,
This
he's
is
just a
some
size 10
serious
booty.
bullshit here. No, he's on the cusp, but I'm just thinking like for at 250 pounds, you're going to get more surface area, so it'll be more stable. I mean, you could probably do like the party platter from K2 as well.
Mm-hmm.
That would be able to hold you in there and still be fun for kind of just dorking around and whatnot. So, yeah, so there's options for you. Oh, I would look at the Rosinal Juggernaut too, stiffer twin.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one too. Ooh, got yourself a double entry. That's 3 entries right there. All right. And let's see. Underneath him, we've got Jack Off Beat. Hashtag Benetech Bird Gang verse. Hashtag Clew Clan Gang War. Oh. Could have some gang wars going on out there. I can see that happening. So, there's what we got here. Ooh. You two are also getting 3 entries right now. 3 for the price of 1. Not bad. We're going to give this board away at the end of the month, but we want a lot of people to try to be able to win this. So, all right. This is funny from Senior Kobe. Just paid $240 for the Now Select Pros Kowalchuk edition, which gives you a second kingpin plate to easily swap to another board. Fuck the clues. And I was like, yeah,
there you go.
$250, and you can literally mount it onto a second board with just that pin. Like these things, like, it's just like I thought I broke these earlier because they didn't click in right. It was so messed up. But like, why would you want to walk around with a stirrup on your foot? Like, that just looks dumb. And the fact that you only have 1 tab on each side instead of a double tab system. So it's like there's 2 things to click in on this, but only 1. And I was like, you bend one of these, you do something like, and they push in too. It's like there's play in this. These bindings are just. But what I love, this is my personal favorite. Did you look at any of the Clew reviews, TC, that are out there? So they're all by people that are paid by Clew to do them, except for one guy that bought a set. And everyone that's like actually getting views on it is listed on the Clew website as a team rider, except for Kevin from Snowboard Pro Cam. But he's getting paid to promote them. And it's just like, Jesus Christ. It's like, God damn. Like, there's no legit review. So I'm really looking forward to actually being able to talk about these and do it. So, yeah. All right. And then we got Bird Slayer. You watch out. Tommy's in here. He might eat you. I'm sorry. My brother skis. Hashtag spray skiers. Repent for his sins. Repent for his sins. You must repent. Ooh, person 2 up gets entered. So that goes to our boy, Senior Kobe, who's been entered already. So that will put you. You got 2 entries. Ooh. I'm writing this all down, people. That's why I keep looking down, because like I want to make sure that everyone is definitely getting
All right. Well.
Christ. This is such bullshit. All right, so we got monkey pawism. Deep fake, too much overlap with the K2 passport. Yes, that is way too much overlap. They sit in the same realm. I mean, the deep fake will be a little stiffer, but by and large, you don't need it. Like that's going to be, it's too much overlap in my opinion, at least. So, what do you think, TC? You agree with that?
Yeah.
So, all right, let's give this man a spin. Ooh, support your local shop. Always a good time. Good time to support your local snowboard shop. We want you doing that. So, anyways, okay, let's see. So one thing I do want you guys to know that we've got coming up, we're gonna have our 3rd annual Shred Foundation fundraiser. We're getting everything dialed in for that. So keep an eye out on that. We're going to be giving away a ton of stuff. Plus Black Friday's live streamathon is coming up next month as well, too. So, okay. And then we got our boy BZMs. Imagine buying a $500 binding and an additional $250 chassis because you're too fucking lazy to change 8 screws. Hashtag Clew riders aren't even people who snowboard. Ooh, that's a fair assessment. I feel like
That's astute.
that's a fair assessment there. It's for people that want to wear their bindings to the urinal to take a piss. Eat your pocket. Oh my god. Back?
Kinda.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. It's not even the internet connection because I just did a speed test on it. So it's the it's the program that we use. It's suddenly been having problems because I think more people are using it. So I don't know why we're paying for it at this point.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so we got a PSA from Jonathan Basilius. If you have a directional board and have never tried riding double positive angles, you're missing out. No, you're not. Some people will argue with me about that, but I mean, you can't. It changes your hip flexion on the board, and if you're like me and you're really set to a certain anatomy thing, it can really mess you up. But for other people, it sometimes works. I don't know. Have you ever ridden double positive?
Yeah. It's whatever. It's kind of fun just carving, but otherwise you're like, I'm more of a double negative type of guy myself.
Double
You
negatives.
you get way better calf spins.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I'm all about pigeon toe personally. Just like that's my new thing. So
Good for the knees.
You can really press because you can you can torque it in. Next question gets a spin. So let's find one. Okay. Okay, let's see. Trying to find one. All right, we'll take this one from Piff. Service Dog and Union Strata. Good combo. Yeah, super surfy. Going to be nice and playful. So. All right, we are way out in the fucking weeds at this point. Ooh, next question gets a spin, so we got to find one here. Ooh, let's see. This is a good one from Who5H. To the chat and angry/TC, what mountains would you recommend to an East Coaster who's planning a potential trip out west? If you're coming to Colorado, Steamboat Copper, any of the Aspen Mountains. If you're going to Utah, Brighton Solitude or Powder Mountain. If you're going to California, Mammoth, Palisades would be the two that I would definitely check out. If you're going to Washington, good luck. I don't know. You got any that you think that they should ride?
I would say A Basin out here for sure, just because it's doesn't feel like one of those giant resorts like where you're about to just drop a shit ton of money like for a thing of fries. You're not like spending like $40 like that. Um, so I would say A Basin. Like it's got great terrain, especially if you're like that intermediate to advanced rider. It's going to be so much fun there. Not as busy. You're not getting stuck on the chairlifts because you have to be that type of rider to actually go there. So I would say that one for sure, especially if you get fresh snow. So much fun.
True. Also comes down to what pass you have. If you're on Epic, you're going to go to the Epic resorts, and if you're on Icon, you're going to go to the Icon resorts.
And hopefully you're not buying day tickets because
oh god, fuck, $300 day tickets. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what Steamboat is. If you buy it at the day of, it's like
So is
$299 this year. Yeah,
it's okay because people know. I know people want to see it.
it's been a while.
Oh my god!
Give you guys a little TC action in the
That's
terrain.
when I rode Union Forces too.
True. All right, so we got Low Tech 422. With the rework of the Union Force, what should the lifespan of a board binding boot before a company does a full facelift? Whatever they want, in all honesty. But God, how many years was the Generation 2 Force? It was over 10 years.
Yeah.
So
Like
that I think realistically, like a good board, 10 years, and then with subtle tweaks to the construction, and then you discontinue it. Bindings, probably 5 to 8. Boots, 3 to 5 years.
That's fair.
I think that's what you really want with that. Because boots, you obviously always want to be updating. And, you know, with boots, you always just want to be updating and doing stuff like that. So person 3 below gets entered. All right. From Ray Lewis, group effort, the movie with love. Yes. I'm literally going to go to the TGR premiere to support the group effort boys. That's just how it is. That's what we're going to do. But Ray, you got entered to win this board potentially. We'll be picking a winner at the end of the month. So, all right. Okay. And we got J1 Snow Carney. So stoked for the winner, the weather kind, not the nuclear kind. What? We could have nuclear winter and then we'd have snow and we'd all be irradiated and we could see at night. It'd be amazing. Whoa, got yourself a triple entry on that one. So there you go. Okay, let's see. And we got this other one from Bird Slayer. What's up to my Brighton homies? Spin for the win. Hashtag spray skiers. Got to take you to Brighton.
I know I really want to get out there.
But I'm not going to take you to Slim Whitman's mom. She's evil. Okay. And Peter Dabrowski asks, does Tommy Bennett discriminate against flightless birds, or are penguins and ostriches on the table as well? I mean, he'd really have to dislocate his jaw to swallow one whole, but I feel like he would eat one. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we got this one from, I'm assuming you pronounce it Roadster. Hey, Angry Bros from Australia. Have only rode the Ride War Pig, Twin Pig, and the Solomon Dance. All love them. What am I missing out? 200 pounds, size 11, all mountain rider. You need to go ride something that isn't volume shifted.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter at this point. Just something normal. So, yeah. So, yeah. All right. Oh man. Okay, so we'll take this one from Your Guitar One. I have pretty nice Ride LX series bindings, but they're about 10 years old. They aren't bent and plastics are okay, but has tech gotten better to be worth an upgrade? Those things are heavy as fuck. Like those things probably weigh more than these Clew bindings. Whew, that's a workout and a half. On top of the fact the LX was pretty much the lowest end one that they made, so it was all old trickle down ride technology from the MiG and the Tomcat series. So it trickled down even more. So you're realistically actually riding like 20-year-old bindings at that point. Cool. Yeah, things have gotten a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Darius, if you could go to any resort, what resort would you pick to start off the season at? Copper.
Whoever's got snow, really, I guess.
I mean,
I
we'll
don't
probably
know.
be
Like,
racing this week.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not. I just want to go to Copper, ride with my friends. Eat your pocket bacon. Eat your pocket bacon. All right. So we got Ione Nadenov. I've seen people sharpening their edges manually, yet I was told in the shop that this is a bad idea and should only fix my edges in the shop. Thoughts? I love sharp edges. How often is it okay to tune them? So the big reason the shop's telling you that is most people take too much off their edge.
Mhm.
They get too aggressive. They take too much off their edge, and then it just, yeah. So there's that. I mean, here's the trick. Take your thumb, put it on the edge of your board, and go back and forth. If it peels the top layer back a little bit of the quick on your thumbnail, it's still sharp. If it doesn't, it's not sharp. You'll know when an edge isn't sharp. I mean, I don't even think I've sharpened the edges on my shadow band once, and that thing's got probably the most days of any board I've got right now. All right. I don't know. You got any tricks or secrets for sharpening the edge?
No, I mean, less is more when it comes to that because you sharpen your edge too much, then you become base high, and your edge isn't as effective then. So I mean, I just normally try to take the burrs off, get like a gummy stone. That'll keep your edge nice and sharp too, like without taking too much off, just because you're working with a limited supply of edge. Once it's gone, it's gone. There's no bringing it back. Like,
No, don't worry. The guys at Clew, because they're German engineers, are going to find a way to solder new edges onto your board.
that sounds like such a pain in the ass.
All right, so we got this one from Shylinks. Can't do a super chat on the road, but local spot is getting a terrain park for the first time in a decade. What would be a dope but small feature? Down rail, single barrel down rail. That's all you need. Only has to be a foot off the ground. Slight down rail. That's literally that. Corrugated tube, fat tube. Those are literally like the three staples that I think you need.
I like the barrel bonk too.
Yeah, barrel bonks are always good too.
Yep.
All right. Okay, let's see what we got here. Got another super chat. So this one's coming in from Altremo. Rome Agent Pro review coming. Thoughts versus the agent. It's done. It might be up Saturday. If it's not, it'll be early next week. I got to schedule some stuff. I'm scheduled through for Friday right now, but that one, I've made the links for it. I've done everything. It's ready to be posted. It realistically just rides like an agent, maybe with a little more snap. Like you barely notice the difference. Some of these like beefed up versions, you're just sort of like, oh, okay, it's there. It does what it needs to do. You know, it's not anything that you're just like, oh, I've got to have it. It's just sort of like, oh, it's there. So, but let's give this man a spin. Also, who is voting yes to ride the clues in the poll? So we do have a poll in the chat, and I see you sinners voting yes. There's a 10% of you out of 262 votes. 10%? That number is too high. I do not like this. I do not like this. Person 4 up gets a spin. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes to our boy Bird Slayer. So let's give him a spin. Hopefully it disorients Tommy and he doesn't need him. Remember to support your local shop. Okay. So we got this super chat from Anthony Hocking. On the plus side, if you break those clues down for parts and sell the pieces, you may make a profit on the whole thing. Also, spin for letters. Oh. You're spinning for the guy that's winning. Well, he got hot soup coming through. So, all right. All right. So then we got this one from T5CNV. Looking for an all-mountain free ride deck for Tahoe to complement a Scott Stevens. Thinking to pick your line on ink. Good choice, or should I look at something else? I think it's a solid choice. I really like that board. It's still playful and buttery. If you want something that's a little stiffer and going to plow through that heavier snow better, I'd look at a Rod Deep Fake. But those two would be my top two choices for you. You got anything you want to add to that one, TC?
I mean, if you wanted to stay in the Capita train, you could possibly look at like a Kazoo, or even possibly a Navigator, depending on how stiff you wanted it to be.
That's true. Let's give this man a spin. Ooh, person 3 below gets entered. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it goes to our moderator, Billy Ray Valentine. I'm here, but I'm in a meeting, which means I'm not here. God bless you. Man literally shows up, gets entered again. Now he might have taken the lead for the ability to win the board. Like, this is bullshit. Might have to limit him. All right. And then we got our boy Letters. Hit me with a spin. Not like he has an addiction or anything. Double entry. Double entry. Just going for it here. All right. And then we got Party Dad Chad. Clew just hacked angry. Volcom goggles. Have you cut them up yet? So Volcom goggles are electric, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So they're just electric rebranded. So they're solid. So if you got a pair, go do it. The other cool thing about those Volcoms, they are always blowing them out at like $25 to $50 for such a high. It's because it's essentially an EG3, I think, or an EG 2.5, and you can get them for like nothing, and it's such a good deal. Ooh, person 4 up gets a spin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's our boy Letters. You people are rigging this all against yourselves. Person 3 below gets entered. So we got 1, 2, 3. That goes to our boy David Dixon, who says, I miss Signal Snowboards every third Thursday series. Why they stop? Dave moved to New York City because his wife Kennedy is working for Fox News. So he's not around. And Mark is doing other things. And then what they don't really build anything at the factory anymore. I don't even know if they still own the factory because their boards are coming from China now. And they're doing the subscription method and everything. So I'm not too sure, but I was in an episode every third Thursday. I rode the iPad board at Loveland. So you can always go back and check that out. But yeah, so I don't know. I was in an episode every third Thursday. Kevin, who used to work with us, he's in the episode where it was at Hot Dogs and Handrails when the zombies attack, and he was a zombie who Jake Olsen-Elm cut his head off. So, all right. Ugh, that's awful. I hate these hypothetical questions. Justin Clark, would you rather rollerblade 3 times a week all summer, or ski once a season for the rest of your life? I will get a split board and count that as skiing. You didn't say cross country either. I'll go cross country skiing. I'll hook my dog up and have her pull me down the trail.
Yeah.
And of course, Letters is back. I'm not leaving until Slushy gets a win. Loser.
You're a loser.
Okay. BZMs. Ride a plank, be a man, hashtag commissioner crew, my back hurts. That's I actually have a commissioner I need to get that we're gonna give away. So
Yeah.
at some point. So somebody's gonna get that. So, you know, hopefully it's somebody that'll actually ride it, because I feel bad when someone wins something and it's like, oh my God. Okay, person 4 up gets a spin. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes back to Justin Clark. So we'll give this man a spin. See what we got for him. Ooh, Justin Clark with the double entry on that. That's a nice come up for you there, sir. Even if you do like rollerblading with ski poles. Dude, I saw some of those people the other day. It was scary.
There's a herd of them in Steamboat. They it was
Yeah.
every Thursday they would pretty much shut down River Road. And they would just be coming down, and you're like trying to drive to work and be like, God damn these people.
So when I lived there, I was staying at my friend Kevin's house when I first moved to town, and we're sitting there in the kitchen, and I was like, the hell is that noise? And we're all trying to figure it out, and we got our dogs with us, and we're all just looking out, and they come, 2 of them come zipping down the hill, and there's like gravel and shit. And my friend Kevin's like, watch this. He goes out in his yard, grabs a handful of rocks, and just throws them into the road. Like this. And there's like a group of them behind him, and they're all like trying to dodge it and shit. He's like, I do this every day. And he's like, fuck these people. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, that's actually really funny. I do. It's like they should know by now. Like he's gonna do it every day, and he still does it, and they still go by. I think it froze again. Looks like you're picking your nose. Let's see where we're at. How far back? All right, you're back.
All right, we're back. Yeah, no, it's okay. These things happen. So, you know. Okay, so we got this one from the Syndicate. Syndicate. Would clues go well with a Gilson? I mean, if you want to set off the kook radar, yes, they would. They would definitely. Through. Coming through. That's a Petey phrase. Petey is our Jones rep. All right.
That's mine.
Okay. We got THK. Fellas, give me your best 1-2 punch song-wise by the same group to fire it up. I'll go White Stripes, Seven Nation Army, and the hardest button to button. Hashtag skiers celebrate January 6th. Hashtag Chato for president. Chato for president for sure. Definitely agree with that. Okay. So what are your 2 songs from the same band?
Oh, from the same band?
Yeah.
I go, ooh. That one's tough. Probably AC/DC.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Shoot to Thrill. And then, I mean, Dirty Deeds is a great one, too. That one just gets me going. What about you?
Okay, so Pat Benatar, Hit Me With Your Best Shot.
Okay.
And when the Legend of Billie Jean, the soundtrack.
Okay.
Helen Slater was a babe in that movie, and she still looks good at almost 60. I would break her hip. I'm a horrible person. Checking out a 60-year-old. She was Supergirl, though. So, all right, let's give this man a spin. Well, actually, the name of the song is actually Invincible from the soundtrack, The Legend of Billie Jean. That's really what it's named. Okay, person 2 up gets entered. So that goes back to Syndicate. So you get another free entry on that. So you got 2 entries in there. All right, we got our boy Colin Leapart. Just copped a nitro dinghy for POW and bought the new Force for my ride shadow band. Would that be a good fit for the dinghy as well? Hashtag spray skiers. Fuck yeah, dude. You don't need to buy another set of bindings. You know how to operate a screwdriver. So swap them from one to the other. You're going to be good to go. Eat your pocket bacon. All right. We've got the super chat from Letters. Benetech Bird Gang Slushy was there. This man wants his friend to win. This man wants his friend to win. Oh, lose a turn. Ouch. Ouch. That's just... It's okay. Letters has officially taken the lead with the most... He's got 8 entries.
Oh, God.
And then we got the Ice Coast looking for the super chat. So let's give it to him. Ooh, the Ice Coast is getting 2 entries, which you will like that. That's a good thing. So, all right. All right. Well, we get 2 entries on that. Let's take question here. All right. So we got Gunshin Dadar. I currently have the Burton Process Flying V from 2015. God, I'm sorry. What would the change be like if I upgraded to a Sullivan Hook knife? You're going to camber, dude. No more training wheels. They're coming off. Like, you're probably going to catch an edge because you're so used to just being able to lean back and forth to press a board. Like, you're going to have to definitely learn how to, like, really ride. So, yeah. So, all right. Let's see. All right. And then we got this one from Root. Best resort and summit for tree runs. Breckenridge. Hands down, Breckenridge. I will die on that hill for the...
You back? I mean, I would say Breckenridge or A-Bay.
This thing today.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, sweet. We're back. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
our moderator, Billy Ray Valentine, you're so far behind on super chats. Thanks, David. I needed you to text me that. Like, I don't fucking know. Eat a dick, you asshole. Okay, let's see. Ooh. But to follow up, Ice Coast never did a chat before and super chatted a blank John. Spin to win. And why is Bike Car the best snowboard movie? Because it encapsulates everything that Scotty Whitlake and Travis Parker do together. And it's from a different era of snowboarding, right after Lame, and after Bang, so that it showcases a completely different type of rider. Pros were built different back then. Have you ever seen Bike Car?
Mm-mm.
Ah. Oh my God, we are in the fucking weeds. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's see. Okay. This one's for you. It's from Anthony Hum. Top 5 kids board for the Ice Coast for a 6 and 4-year-old. You're the one that did the top 5 lists for this. So
yeah, for a 6 and 4-year-old, I mean, it really
Yeah.
doesn't matter at that point. But I would say go with the ride. Low ride would probably be your best bet, just because it is a real snowboard. They kind of just raise it a little bit, but you can still foot steer. So you could still have regular bindings on there. I would say that one. Children of the Nari, probably the 6-year-old could ride it. The 4-year-old not going to be able to ride it.
That's questionable on the 6-year-old.
Yeah, it's even questionable on the 6-year-old. Like, I mean, at that point, it's pretty much they're all the same, honestly, at that point, just because they're all so small, where you could really just pick one, and whatever graphic they like the best is going to be A-okay. I would say try to go something more camber than rocker, just so they do have more of an option when they do get older, and they are able to pretty much ride anything they want. They'll be able to ride camber boards, no problem. If they want to switch to rocker later in their life, they could make that choice. But I would say anything with camber is going to be a great option for them starting out, just so they learn on camber. That's it.
Oh shit, 5 entries.
Yeah,
That dude
yeah.
went from 0 to 6 entries. That's awesome.
But yeah, something like that, you can't go wrong with the kids' boards really when they're that small.
Yeah. Yeah. So all right. Let's God, we are in the weeds. Please stop super chatting. We're gonna be here all goddamn night. I got shit to do. All right. Coffin, does Ski Cooper have birds? Asking for a friend. Yes. Every time I've gone there, I've seen birds. It's amazing. They do exist. They do exist, which is always a good thing to see that the birds do exist. So, oh, don't eat yellow snow. Definitely. People that ride Clues eat yellow snow, though. That's true. All right, we got Dan M. My first super chat equals beginner's luck for spins entries. Could you define camber 2.0, please? Is it a catch-all term for camber with rocker at the tips and tails? Thanks. You want to take this one or should I?
You got it.
I got it. Okay. So camber 2.0. So you have your standard arc of camber like this from tip to tail. Camber 2.0 flattens it out, then it comes down. There can be a little bit of flat out in the tip and the tail before the upkick, but what it is instead of a straight arc or a continuous arc, they flatten it out and it kind of kinks down. Basically, it's pretty much Solomon is probably got the best visual representation on their website for it with their cam out. Cam out camber is nitro. What do they call it? It's got a name.
Rock
it's not
out
the rock
camber.
out camber. It's something else. But what it is you would you'd see it and it would be like, okay, it's this. But like I said, it's basically flat coming down. You can have flat in the tip before the upkick. It's just it basically rides like a broken in camber. That's really the big thing. Ouch, loser. All right. Oh, we got Scott. That's Scott 1986. Feeling lucky. Two entries. That's I'd consider that luck, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of how it goes with that, right? I mean, God, where the hell? I got so many names written down on this. It's like, where is everybody? I don't know.
In the front.
I'm
It should be up
here.
towards the top.
I'm dying over here. He's got to get. I know I wrote him down. Where is he? So, there's too many pages on here. It's killing me, man. Ah, there he is. Well, you're up to 3 entries in there. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, God. We got Ian. Hey, I usually stay the whole time. Sometimes I actually have to work when at work. What is this work thing you speak of? I don't understand work. None of you guys have work. I can tell. There's 175 of you in watching this right now. You know? Don't lie to me. Oh, I've got to work. Person 2 up gets a spin. So that goes to Aaron Barella. Spray skiers and throw Clue users off the lift. I concur. That's a very good thing to do. Throw them off the lift. I'm totally down with that. Oh, God. Person 5 down gets entered. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That goes to our boy, Dave Dixon. For every engineer that got an A, there's one that got a C too. Hey, whether you graduate at the top of your class or the bottom of your class, you still get the title of engineer.
Yeah.
I mean, but what do you want designing your binding? Someone at the top of the class or someone at the bottom of your class? Gonna bet that you probably want someone at the top of the class. The guys developing Clues definitely were the bottom of the class.
Well, I mean, look at 50% of doctors. They were at the bottom of the class.
You want to be in the solid middle of the pack. That way you're not an overachiever, but you're also not at the bottom. You're just good enough that people won't question what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, let's see. We got Ryan Waters. What's the deal with nitro bindings? Is the airbag legit or hype? Airbag's super legit. A lot of adjustability on those bindings. They kind of fly under the radar, but they're a really good binding. I do like them. So I think they work. And they're starting to finally revamp their straps to where they need to be. So, and we've got God, how many pairs of nitro bindings? Did you ride any?
Nope, you wrote them. I think 3 or 4.
I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like 6, but
It might have been. I don't know.
Whoa, double entry, sir. That brings you up to 5. That's a hefty dose of that. All right. We got David off Black Diamond. Go to angrysnowboarder.bigcartel for gear advice. Yeah, angrysnowboarderstore.com. Angrysnowboarderstore.com. You can hire TC and I to answer your gear questions. It's a true story. It's a true story. We will answer your gear questions. This is how we do things. Remember to subscribe, people. We need more subscribers. We're dying over here. You know? TC's $250 a week Taco Bell habit doesn't pay for itself.
Taking a toll.
David Dixon, is Slim the brains assembling Clew? That might explain his hiatus.
It might. And why he doesn't know where he is.
Yeah. Okay, we got a PSA from Sean. Buzz's Boards over in Vale has a bunch of last year's gear on sale. Tons of boards. Yeah, swing into Buzz's Boards. Slap Buzz a high five. That's an old school snowboard shop from back in the day. So definitely shout out to Buzz's over there. And if my boy David's working, you can always see him there too. Okay, let's see. Oh God, we are way out in the woods. Okay. Well, we got another one here from S. Scott 1986. When are the new stickers going on the site? Whenever I fucking get it done. Jesus Christ, I got so much shit on my plate. You can wait. All of you can wait. It'll get done when it gets done. Ugh. All right. Well, you got one entry there. Person 2 up gets entered. So we'll take this one from Borden 24/7. Heading to Japan in February. Have a Jones hover, spring break powder twin, and a battalion cruiser. Do I need something more deep POW focused? No, take your POW twin and your hovercraft when you get over there. And then if you do think you need anything, go rent a giant ass swallowtail. That would be my 2 cents on that. So yeah, that would be my 2 cents. Person 5 down gets entered. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Jaden D here. Hey guys, what are your thoughts on the whack knife? I think you mean huck knife. How does it compare to the Dynamo? Is it only for advanced riders? Thanks. I don't know what the whack knife. Do you know what the whack knife is?
I don't know.
You mean ejac knife?
Could be an ejac knife.
Because a huck knife would not compare to a Dynamo at all. So
no, that's I was like a little confused, but I'm guessing ejac knife where they're similar, I guess. But I think the Dynamo is going to be a little bit more all mountain focused, where your ejac you can really go anywhere you want, like take it in the park, go rip anything with it. It's gonna be a little bit more versatile, I'd say. What do you think?
I agree. I'll be honest, I just zoned out. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm in my own fucking world over here. I'm realizing how far out in the weeds we truthfully are. We are 45 minutes behind.
We better pick up the pace.
Yeah, exactly. Speed round. Joe X, now are you worried you might try to eat you on the...
Oh, that did not help for a speed round, having him freeze like that. All right.
We got another one from S. Scott 1986. You guys better hit like or Billy Ray's coming for your wives. The cuckening is coming. # be afraid. I would definitely be afraid. Billy Ray's gonna cuck everyone significant other. Ooh, next question gets a spin. Okay, so this is a good one from ibuprofen. Is the pass the board around thing still going to be a thing? Sounds like fun. Yes, I met with the graphic guy that I'm working with. Christ, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? I'm about to fucking strangle this program. It's literally not even the internet. It's not even the internet. I can see the internet is working fine. It's this fucking program, and I swear to God, I'm so fucking over it at this point. I'm about to cancel our membership, and we'll start doing this in the same room again. Like that's
Yeah. Oh God. I don't know why it's just him though. It's not me, it's just him. It's literally just you that's cutting out.
Yeah, it's such bullshit. Okay, person 2 up gets entered. Boom. That goes to Joel Rods. Can a Union Strata be paired with a K2 passport? It's a little underpowering, but yes, you can totally do it. You can do anything you want. It's snowboarding. You can make shitty fucking strap-in, step-out bindings and put them on a Capita aeronaut and pay a dude from Canada to talk about how great they are. This is the world that we fucking live in right now. You know? You don't need my validation to do it. Okay. All right. We got Bezions. TC blames millennials, but it was David that started all the hashtags. Hashtag David is a boomer. Hashtag I'm just using up the character count because why not? Hashtag drink pumpkin spice malort. Don't drink pumpkin spice malort. That's the worst thing on earth.
God damn it.
Like, oh, double entry. Oh shit.
There we go.
Oh man. Uh-oh. I think we got a new leader. Oh, we got a tie. We got a three-way tie between Ian, Letters, and Kevin and Bees here. Oh geez. Yeah, this is where we're at. Okay. Krakatoa saw a Clew review of someone riding them on an orca on an indoor slip. Oh my god, why would you do that? Like these things are fucking straight trash. Like just trash. Oh my god, is this binding crooked? I feel like it's crooked. Slim Whitman's mom. Watch out for her. Mrs. Whitman is not someone you want to mess with. She's all about giving people the old struggle snuggle, if you know what I mean. You know, got to watch out. So, you ever been struggle snuggled at the TC?
No.
There's nothing like getting struggle snuggled by a woman 30 years older than you. They don't call them cougars. They're saber tooths.
Oh.
They'll gum you.
They'll gum ya.
Okay. From our moderator, Billy Ray Valentine. Hold me closer, tiny thunder cheeks. Oh, and also R.I.P. All Stackers Adventure. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Cucks line up and bring me wives. Hashtags forever. Eat your pocket bacon. David is now officially caught up with the other three. We got a four-way tie going. Oh, God. All right. I'm going to tell this guy right now from David Field. Hey, I picked up a ride Shadow Band and a Solomon Dance Hall at the end of the season sales. I was wondering what other board you might add to the quiver. Thanks. You're good. Go ride them. This is lightning round.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean...
All right, we got Rick Agnew. Do you have a review of the Yes times Pi Zell dropping? Yes, I do. And by God, that was probably the worst board I rode all year. Fuck that thing. That board sucked. Oh, God. Not fun. Go back to making surfboards, dude.
I was going to say, dude makes great surfboards, though. Makes awesome surfboards.
Yeah. Next question gets a spin. All right, let's find one here. All right. All right. Well, all right. So, anyways, we'll take this one from Drago C. Hey, got a new board, Niche Story 2022. I have the Union Strata from my other board. Do you think it's a good fit, or should I buy another stiffer binding? You need something stiffer. The Strata is going to underpower that Story. If you stayed with Union, go to an Atlas. Otherwise, a Rome Cleaver, Battalion Astro, full rep. You got anything you want to add to that, TC?
Jones Mercury, Select Pro, now Drive. No.
Ouch, loser. Next. Okay. BZM's double posi makes you a skier at heart. Facts. This is where we're at. Support your local shop. It's okay. We now have a front runner winning for possibility to win that board. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh God, back to letters. Spin for Slushy's wife. Be funny if she won. I will personally autograph something and send it to her. There you go. Your boy won 2 entries. You're such a good friend.
Well, his wife won 2 entries.
2 more entries. That brings him up to 4 entries that he's at. All right.
Whoa. Slushy has 2 entries and his wife has 2 entries. Don't short her.
Damn it, you're making me write more things now.
No, this is a speed round.
God damn, fine, whatever. She gets 2 entries too.
I'm going to laugh when she actually wins it just because of those 2 entries.
See how this is. Making more work for me. I don't like this. We're almost caught up. This is lightning round over here. I am killing it. You're killing me over here, Smalls. All right. Mr. Vice President. Got too fat for my 147 dance hall. What would be a good POW-friendly upgrade? 190 pounds, 11.5. Boot. Hashtag Clew Fun. I don't know. Maybe LA Miracle weight loss. You could lose 20 pounds by shitting it out. You lose 20 pounds, you're going to be able to ride that 47 totally fine. Yeah. But if you're looking for a POW-friendly upgrade, so I'd probably like go up to a Mind Expander, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that would probably be, keep it in that same realm as the dance hall, but it'd be a nice upgrade. What would you say, TC?
I was thinking Super Pig, just because just a beefed up, pretty much almost the same thing where like you still got that party board, but now it's just a little bit more beefed up for your extra weight where it's still going to float really well, but it'll have a little bit more snap in the tail.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. So there's 2 options for you. Next person wins entry. So the next person down is Oyoto the World 23. I broke 5 vertebrae 2 weeks ago. Can I still shred this year? I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to say probably. I mean, I did it 1 year. I rode with the broken back. But the guy to really ask would be Tommy Bennett. And he'll give you a whole regimen of how to eat bird collagen raw, too. So, all right. We got Dino's difference between for beginner, intermediate, and advanced rider. Beginner, you fucking suck. Intermediate rider, you know you suck, but you're getting better. Advanced rider, you think you suck, but you're better than the intermediate and the beginner rider who think they're better than they actually are. Anything you want to add to that?
No.
All right. Lightning round.
Oh, wait. No, yeah, I do. Just because you can ride a black doesn't mean you are an advanced rider.
Yeah. And remember, don't eat yellow snow. Don't eat yellow snow. All right. We got Jason Evangelista. I hope the Clew review is good, more like Comedy Gold. Are both of you riding the Clew? Also, damn, you're lagging a bit live stream. Yeah, fucking no. We're out the fucking weeds over here. We're trying to get back. This is rough. Yeah. Yes, we're both going to ride this hunk of shit. Yes, the review is going to be Comedy Gold because here's the best part. I have a set of the Bonhoeffer strap-in, step-out bindings from like 10 years ago still here. I have them in a box. So I've got those. I've got a set of Supermatics. I'm trying to track down a set of the Burton Fusions, which is the original strap-in, step-out binding that Burton did like 15 years ago. And I want to get a set of the step-ons and clickers. If I can combine them all into one super review, I would be very happy to be able to do that because I want to be able to. There's a lot of stuff that I really, 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 really want to talk about with these things. And there's just so much that can be said about these hunks of shit. Ooh, person 5 down gets entered. Okay, where are we going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God, it went right back to you again, dude. This shit's rigged. You rigged this. You rigged this. Okay, Jason Evangelista. I also have the quiver adapter to mount my Union Explorer bindings for my split board. I thought about using them. Have any of you ever rode the Union Explorer on a regular board? Why?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. All right. And then we got Luca de Grandis. Keep up the great work. Hashtag spray skiers. I'm all about that. Spray them skiers. Spray them. Spray them all. And we got Slim Whitman's mom again. She just doesn't stay out of my mouth. Okay. All right. We got Dan M. Shout out Minnesota homies. It'll snow eventually. That's where you're from. You're a Minnesotan.
Yeah, it rained there yesterday. I thought. I don't know.
It's okay. Troll hogging should be opening soon.
Yeah, probably by the end of the month, early November. I bet.
Yeah. Remember to support your local shop. All right. We got letters. We'll go burr for slushy. Person 5 down gets entered. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. PSA, focus on smashing like from our moderator, Billy Ray Valentine, who's now moved into 9 entries for the board. This is ridiculous. All right. Okay. And then we go to Super Chat from our boy, Billy Ray Valentine again. I will charge you $25 and an hour with your wife. $25 an hour with your wife, and I promise it'll be better time than Pro Camp Kevin's $35,000 kook camp. I mean, factually true. $35,000 to go to High Cascade and hang out with Kevin from Snowboard Pro Camp. Person 4 up gets a spin. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes to DeBarros. Tell us / or Baru Strand and why. Whatever one makes you happy, because you are one of the most needy people that I've ever seen that always keeps asking the same questions because you are so inconsistent with actually buying a board and just going and fucking riding. Stop overthinking it. Just fucking ride. Every week it's the same goddamn questions with you. This is why I ignore your questions. I ignore your questions on Patreon because you cannot actually just go ride. Just go fucking ride, dude. You need to go fucking ride. I can't stress this enough. Just fucking go ride. It doesn't matter what I tell you at this point. You just need to fucking ride more. Stop asking. Stop second guessing yourself. You bought the fucking board. Go fucking ride. It's not that fucking hard. If I lose you as a member on Patreon, I'm okay with this because at this point, I just don't really give a fuck because you are such a goddamn fucking handholder. Do not be a fucking handholder. Be a fucking man. Boom. There. That's how it's done, people. Seriously, if you walked into my shop every goddamn week and did the same thing, I'd say the same fucking thing to you. So there. Hopefully you do win this board because then it's going to make you second guess every other thing that you have. So there'll be 100 questions about this board. But Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Fucking just pick a fucking board. It's not that fucking hard. Every week, I avoid your questions like the goddamn plague. You're like a bad case of herpes. You never go away. Anyone else? Anyone else want to step into the ring on this one? TC, you got anything to add?
Thanks for the support. Appreciate it.
There we go. Yes, that too. Thank you. But seriously, just be a man. It's not that fucking hard. All right. We got Kevin Gorchinski. Brand new archetype for February Japan trip. I have new Atlas Pros and new Forests, not classics. Better choice for the board. Take my B-Sod tour now. Take your black Snowboard to death with you just in case there isn't POW. You need something in there for it. Honestly, I would probably just run the forces on both of them and call it good enough. What do you think, TC?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to bring 2 bindings on a trip, so I would just run the forces. I think if you're riding POW, I think the Atlas Pro might be just a little bit too stiff where you're not be able to surf it as much as you want. So just go with the new forces, bring both boards.
Yeah. And support your local snowboard shop.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Cameron Hallrast. Why is Spy sold at Costco now? It was a cool brand back in the 90s and are now a bargain brand. Spin to win. Probably because a shop went out of business and sold it to a distributor or a reseller that sold it to Costco. It's the same reason that you could find Tech 9 and Burton stuff there back in the day. It's not that they're selling direct. It's literally that some shop went out of business and liquidated it to a liquidator that has a deal with Costco. That's how it ends up there.
Probably great deals. I love Costco.
Should we go look for spy goggles at Costco? Bet you we could get a bunch of prizes for cheap.
Oh yeah.
Person 3 below gets entered. 1, 2, 3. That goes to Alpha Kilo. What Lib C3 board do you all like the most? I am a big fan of the rig. The E-Jack knife would be my 2. Do you have anyone that stands out for you, TC?
The last one I rode was the short wide. And that
Well,
board
there's
was
a
really
dynamo in there too.
Yeah. But I mean the short wide, they're still making that, right? They just got rid of the ex-girlfriend on it.
Yeah, it's not the Jamie Lynn short wide or something. I don't know. It's something weird like that. So
That board was fun though. Just a short camber, no magna traction. That thing was fun.
yeah.
And a sweet graphic.
Cool. All right. So we got this super chat from Tuber Rock. Thoughts on the Damage Inc. snowboards future reviews? Probably not going to review them. Honestly, don't even follow them. I know that they're like out of Washington or something. It's it's not anything that I even remotely keep an eye on. Do you know anything about them, TC?
No.
That's what I thought.
I don't know what damaging snowboards is, so
Hot soup coming through. Oh God, another one from letters. Rip, RIP my email with spin receipts. Hashtag slushy. Person 4 up gets a spin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's your boy, Ty King. My capita is broke. I need to win a board, even if it's from the 90s. Well, this board's not from the 90s. It's new. It's a new board. So you're getting a spin, sir. Let's see what happens. Ooh, spray them all. Spray them all. All right. Okay. All right. We got another one from letters. Shout out TC's Pipe Steez. Jesus. You're up to 12 entries now, bud. And we got Turkey Loco again. Do you think Tommy could eat a 240-pound live turkey? Hashtag for people with disabilities by people with disabilities. CNL, my friends. Putting 100% down, Tommy could totally freaking eat a turkey whole. 250-pound turkey. He's got this. He's got this. Person 5 down gets entered. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's our boy Luke Desanier. And are more brands doing carryover graphics? Jones did it. Rosinal did it. Bindings, I'm seeing it. Some of the boots too. I was looking at the new K2 Thraxis. It looks like the same one that I bought 3 years ago. It's like still the blue and the. So I was like, am I missing anything, GC? Like
Arbor. I think Arbor's doing it on their Elements as well.
Okay.
But I think brands are trying to do it more just so they don't have to really pay the new artist, and then they can just keep higher margins on everything without having to change any product and discount it to sell it pretty much for next year. So I don't know. I could definitely see more brands going more towards that model just because it's easier on them.
Yeah. All right. We got J1 Snow Carney, Averin Internet Fund. It's not the internet. It's literally the program we're using is having issues. They are expanding too much. They need more bandwidth. It's not the internet connection. I'm literally looking at it. It is solid right now. So I don't know what's going on here, but it's, it is what it is. Evidently, I got so excited earlier, I unplugged the computer. I didn't even know what's going on anymore. I'm living in my own world. This is I'm just trying to play catch up over here. We're getting there. We're so close. We're only 40 minutes behind. Person 4 up gets a spin. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God. It's David. Why is he getting a spin? He doesn't deserve spins. Oh, I thought he was going to get 5 more. I was like, Jesus. All right. We got Jason Evangelista. Fuck, I need more entries. And damn the leg. Yes, the leg sucks. I know. This is awful. This is absolutely awful. Person 2 up gets entered. 1, 2. That goes to your boy, Ty King. He's got 2 entries now. There's potential that he might win a snowboard. And for anyone that's wondering, we have a ton of stuff that we're going to be giving out the rest of the season, various different ways. So whether it's through the Shred Foundation fundraiser, Black Friday live streamathon, just random giveaways, we're going to be doing stuff. So, yeah. All right. Okay. Well, we got Jonathan. Thanks for a great channel. I don't know if it's a great channel today. It's kind of horrible. I'm yelling at people. All right. Person 3 below gets entered. 1, 2, 3. That's David. Jesus Christ. Of course it's David.
Oh God.
This is the world we live in now. This is the world we live in. Oh God. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to take this question from Ivan Sipis. Hi guys, what's your opinion on the new Agent Pro? Review is dropping in the next week. So you'll be able to catch that. All right. And then we got Beziums again. With the amount that we all spend to spin, we could just click the link and buy boards. You should totally click the link, buy the boards, do whatever you got to do. Hashtag keep on spinning, hashtag keep clicking links, hashtag pet TC's mustache. Don't pet TC's mustache. Oh my God, it's not about petting TC's mustache. It's a no petting zone. It's a no petting zone. Hot soup coming through. Hot soup coming through. Yeah, that's what we do. Well, you've got 10 entries now, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Slip knotted. GNU Gremlin, a good upgrade from a K2 Passport. Kind of a lateral move. It's a little more damp and then it's volume shifted. I do think that it grips more from the back foot when you're carving, but by and large, I would actually rather ride a Passport, but that's me. What do you have to add to that, TC?
Yeah, I'm with you on there. I'd rather ride the Passport. It's just more versatile, in my opinion. But yeah, pretty much everything you said was right there.
I don't know. I'm trying to think if I wrote this guy's name down once already. I'm in my own
You
world
did.
over here.
Oh.
I'm trying to play
Yeah,
catch up. That's okay. I can just write it down. It's fine. We got this. It's good. We'll figure it out later. I'm trying to get done with this. All right. Spin this for this man. God, we are still in the fucking weeds.
Eat your pocket.
Pocket bacon, people. All right. And Jonathan, the freezing program is making angry snowboarding. Fuck yeah, goddamn, it is making me so goddamn fucking angry. Because it was running fine before we did this. We had everything going on. It's like this thing cannot handle it. Ugh. And we pay for the advanced program too. So
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, you got the double entry on that. You're now up to 4 entries, sir. Oh, wait, it popped out. We'll just scribble that out. Never mind. Oh, eat your pocket bacon. It bounced. All right. And of course, letters needs one more. It never freaking ends. Ever. I'm having visions of Kevin and I on friggin' Black Friday the one year. Oh my God, and it was a double entry too. You're up to 15. 15. It's ridiculous.
If you don't win, that is just really unlucky.
Stuff I find interesting. Northeast looks like it's going to be having a good year. I hope that you guys get some snow. I hope that there's snow around Christmas because I'm driving back to New York to do my birthday with the family, and then I'm going to be be there. So, and, but I would like Holiday Valley open with good snow while I'm there, so I can actually go ride. Spray them all, people. All right. We got Trey McKay. What power board you bring into Japan if you're also bringing a 57 shadow band for your daily driver, 195 pounds, and would like to rip some switch turns too? Well, you just limited yourself from any swallowtails because you wanted to make switch turns. So that's like your Spring Break Resort Twin would be in there. Maybe like
Resort Twin?
Or not Resort Twin, Powder Twin. Spring Break Resort or Spring Break Powder Twin. Let's see what else. You know what? Honestly, fuck it. I would just be like, I've got the Shadow Band. If I'm on a ride switch, I'm bringing a fucking Swallowtail, and it's going to be the Borealis Leviathan, or it's going to be the Amplit Snowmalier, or a Battalion Surfer. Like, be a man. Ride switch on a Swallowtail. You'll thank me for it later in life. What about you, TC? You got anything to add to that one?
I mean, Stormwolf. That's what I would bring, honestly. Like that would be my go-to there. Or I mean the new Taka by Solomon.
Ooh, that's a good one.
The opposite of a volume shift.
You know what? If you want to ride switch, throw the 6-stick in there. There you go. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Ouch. Lose a turn. Yep. Lose a turn. All right. We got Slim Knotted. Hashtag angry Avon. Fuck yeah. God damn it. I'm pissed. I'm living in my own world over here. It's awful. I just want to die. Ooh, spin again. We haven't gotten that today. Person 5 down gets entered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, it's the guy that went on the rant gets entered.
Yes.
Fuck. I hope you win this board.
That's so awesome.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
We are only 9 minutes behind now.
There you go.
Kevin Gorchinski. Archetype came with inserts for the channel, but not screws. Do I use the standard screws I'm using with my black Snowboard to death or new to get the different type spray screws? You need the black screws. And
it depends.
Well,
Depends
with the unions, there should be the black screws in there.
They got the same ones now. It's the same screws.
Oh, wait. Unions. No, those will work. Those will work, won't they? Yeah, you're good. You're good on that, dude. So
yeah, if you have union bindings, you're good on it. If not, if you have, say, Solomon, they're going to come with their own set of screws. Ride will come with their own set of screws. If it comes with the binding comes with its own set of screws, use those. Otherwise, union just comes with the regular ones. Use those.
Yeah,
but the binding should come with it.
Yeah. Spin again. Next question gets a spin. All right, let's take one here. I'll take this one from Ali Zacharon. Which board do you think was the most ruined from the previous year, and is it the XV? Yes, hands down. Rosinol just shit the bed. They ruined it.
Not the Cruiser.
XV had a bigger legacy. The Cruiser came out last year, so it was a new board.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tie, but if you're going with a board that like more people know, it's going to be the XV, and just the fact that they really shit the bed on that thing. Like that board was so good. Like it was just consistent. Like I could always grab it and I knew what I was going to get. And if it was a POW day, I'd have a good day. And then I rode that thing and I was like, what the fuck did you do to this? And I remember texting Nick and going, what the fuck did they do to this? And he's like, I'm sorry, man. And he's like, they fucked it up. And I was like, God damn it, I want to punch someone in the face. So, you know, it is what it is. Spray them all, people. Spray them all. I just dropped my pen. All right, let's see. And we got Jonathan with more spins. 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 Ooh, Slim Whitman's mom. Slim Whitman's mom. All right. And of course, Jonathan again. Letters stole my double entry. Well, let's see if we can get you one. Is it going to stay?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Ah, ha, ha. All right. And Orion wants you to give them a rant.
I got nothing for you today. You'll know when it's time for a rant. I'll tell everybody. And otherwise, I got nothing to rant about, really.
When he goes on a rant, shit's gonna hit the fan. Like I might get up and leave the room. Like probably just sit here and be like,
Yeah.
spray them all. Oh God, letters. We're still here. Spin for slushy. Letters has taken the lead at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hot soup coming through. All right. Okay. We got slip knotted again. Give me one entry. Yeah, we'll see where this goes. Person 3 below gets entered. So we got 1, 2, 3. That goes to Dan M. So Dan's now up to 3 entries on that. Let's see. What do we got here? And back to our boy Billy Ray Valen. What is powder tooled slash and burn high letters? It's a bank slalom.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of the funnest to go to because it's in the spring 9 times out of 10. This is the 10th year, yeah. About 9 times out of 10, it's a sunny, slushy, warm day. Last year we had powder the day before. Like it snowed like 8 inches that night. So we had like a fresh POW course that turned into like a slushy course by the end of the day. It was sick. You should definitely sign up if you can. There's like 400 entries.
2 minutes
normally.
behind. Speed
Yeah, we're
round
caught
is
up.
going. We're almost done.
Speed round's good.
Next week, whole new rules. Support your local shop. David's really good at that. Okay, Jason Evangelista, give me one more spin as well at Spray Effing Skiers. It says pray, but I think he meant spray. I'm not praying for those heathens. Next question gets a spin. All right, let's see. So the next question would be Mark Andre Williams. Which one between the K2 Passport, K2 Alchemist, or the Ride Deepfake would be a good addition to my Jones Hovercraft and Solomon Huck Knife? I'd probably go Alchemist, stiff and aggressive, because then you've got you've got everything covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, give you a spin and see where we end up here. Person 2 up gets entered. That's David again. This is ridiculous. The shit gets wild over here. And shit gets wild. All right, let's see. Oh my God. I finally hit the bottom of the text scroll. Dan M, let me hit a losing spin one more time. Let's go. You do get entered every time you super chat. So you're not really losing. I mean, you got 4 entries already. You also won Slim Whitman's mom.
That's cool.
All right. Oh my God. 2 more and we're out of here. Jonathan, new Vans High Standard Pro arriving Monday. Woohoo. You are just saying anything at this point.
He just needs some spins and some entries.
Person 4 up gets a spin. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes back to Dan M. You see, you're winning without even winning. Oh my God. Person 3 below gets entered, so that goes to 3LCKY4. Thoughts on the new 686 goggles? Hard to beat Oakley or A&M, but I need a new pair. It's another Me Too brand. Like at this point, they shouldn't have done goggles.
I didn't even know they did.
They just announced it this week. Like they shouldn't have done it. They really, really, really shouldn't have done it, in my opinion. And like tomorrow, I'm supposed to talk with the head of marketing for Zeal about some stuff. And like one of the things we've been emailing about was all these goggle companies, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, another fucking one. It's like we don't really need it, you know?
Yeah.
All right. We got Pat Z. Pray for skier conversion. Ooh. Person 3 below gets entered. I got to find where I put Pat. I know he's in here.
Towards the middle.
Yeah, I know, but it's like which one? There's so many pages of stuff that I'm like, there he is. He's actually at the front.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
last week.
1, 2, 3, and then we go. Alpha Kilo getting another free entry. So there we go. Boom. All right. And he says, "Thanks for the entry, guys." Yeah, well, you know. That's right on the nose right there. Okay, we got slip knotted again. The spins are rigged. Everything's rigged. Everything. I rig everything so you guys win. I get nothing out of this. Next question gets a spin. Let's see. Fine, since this is at the bottom. Mr. Forston, how's the dog? She lost 2 teeth. Had to have them pulled, but other than that, she's good. But I need to get this done because I need to get her out for a walk.
Trying to get him to replace her teeth with gold teeth. I think that'd be
badass. So there is a surgery. If she loses her canines, I can get titanium implants for her, and I can pick the color. So
I want a diamond on there too. I'll pitch in for that.
Oh, dude, I will totally
put a little diamond on there.
All right, we got Low Tech 422 spins, yo. Remember, things change next week. The rules are always changing. Ooh, double entry. I know I put your name down here. Where the hell is it? There it is. You are now up to 3 entries with that. All right. Or Ian, you can't go. I can do anything I want. I will kill the goddamn internet if I have to. I am not above this. I am not above this. Spin again. Slim Whitman's mom. Yeah. All right. Anthony Hawkane, hot soup coming through. Yes, it is. It's coming through. Again, here we go. You guys are killing us. Like, seriously, I'm done. Like, I'm taking like 3 more super chats, and anything after that, you can suck a fart. First person 4 up gets a spin. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That goes back to Low Tech 422.
God damn.
Slim Woodman's mom. Mr. Vice President, just want to do some shrooms and hit tree runs. With Slim Whitman's mom? You could do it with Slim Whitman's mom. You can see right there, Slim Whitman's mom. Oh, person 4 up gets a spin. 1, 2, 3. That goes to Alpha Kilo. Ouch. Oh, wait, it's bouncing. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Alpha Kilo getting that double entry. Double! That means 2. Just in case anyone didn't know that. right. And we got J1 Snow Carney. Outdoor Master Times Ruroc collab with a built-in Bluetooth speaker. Haha, would have been funny a year ago. Person 3 below gets entered. That goes to our boy Jonathan, who's now got 6 entries. He went from 0 to 6. All right. And we got Matt Martin, who just wants to spin. All right, we got person 4 up gets a spin. That's slip knotted. Oh no! Oh yeah! Person 3 below gets entered. That goes to our boy Matt Tizzolo. And then what do we got here? This is it, the final one from Matt Martin. What are your opinions on the Weston Range? I think there's an old review on it, and I honestly don't think anything's changed. You got any opinions on Weston?
I haven't ridden one.
They're just another GP87 brand that like uses open molds. Like they don't really design their own stuff. Like they just want to sell tiny homes and then they use snowboarding. Like as a brand, I've kind of just written them off as anyone I ever want to work with again. Right. Lose a turn. Nope. Double entry. You went from 0 to 4. All right. So we're calling it a day. That's it. We're done. We caught up. God, we were in the weeds. That's it. I'm putting a 300-second delay next week. Like you're all going to.
I don't think that's going to matter. That's not going to matter.
I'm going to see if I can give an even bigger delay. But yeah. So anyways, sorry if we didn't get to your questions. Next week, we're going to change the format, try to answer more questions for everyone. But this is kind of where we're at with everything. So yeah, remember, check out the mystery link, cultural mystery link down below. There's a bunch of teasers, free movies. Watch that stuff. Check out what Wired has going on with their limited Halloween directive board. That's something, if you're looking at it, cool graphic, get that. Otherwise, we are still giving one away. So we got 2 more weeks that you'll have chances to win. And it might change. You never know. But yeah, so we got that going on. And look for our awesome Clew review coming in the future with that. But other than that, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. We'll see you guys next week, and you're getting a video every day for the foreseeable future. TC, you got anything to add?
No, thanks, guys.
All right, we'll see you.